Howdy folks, today we're going to take a casual peek into the Iron Man 2 movie series, Iron Man Mark III. This figure I picked up at Toys R Us. They seem to be releasing these guys earlier than the other stores, and I picked up this one and several others. Let's take a look at the guy in the package. He pretty much looks like the original series Iron Man that was released a couple years ago, but shrunk down into 4-inch form. This figure comes with an accessory here, looks like an armor attachment, and also comes with the 3 overlay armor cards. This is figure number 3 in the wave. And looking at the back of the package here, here's a description. And looking at the picture, the attachment looks quite nice. The other figures in the wave are Iron Man Mark II, which is number 2. Number 5 is an Iron Man Hypervelocity armor. And number 7 is the Ironmonger. Let's go ahead and open this guy up, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back with the Mark III Iron Man out of the package. And the first set of accessories are the overlay cards. I already went over these cards on my previous Iron Man 2 videos, and if you're interested in knowing more about these, go ahead and check out my channel on the videos for the Crimson Dynamo and Mark 1. They basically go over the cards that overlay each other, and you can mix and match them to get a certain code that you can probably access on the Iron Man card website. Go ahead and check those out if you want to know more information about those. Now, my particular figure set seemed to be plagued with some issues. Hopefully it's not prevalent in all of the other Mark III sets. The first problem I ran into is the flip-up armor attachment. There's supposed to be these straps that flip up and over the armor, and apparently I got 2 left straps instead of a left and a right, and you can see it right here. It should be something like that, but it's like I say, I got 2 left straps, and that's a problem because you can't cover the armor on the right hand side. So and I thought these straps would have been made of harder plastic, but they're like a rubbery material on there. It fits over the figure okay, but it's just I just had a problem with these straps here. The next accessory is the display stand, which you can also place the cards in these groove slots right here, and you can there's a peg for you to place the Iron Man figure on right here. Now onto the Iron Man figure. I've had some problems with the joints on this guy. It was really stiff. I was worried I was gonna break an arm or a leg off just trying to move the joints. I think it's, maybe some of the paint are in the joints that's providing a lot of resistance on this figure, but it's mine is really stiff on this. And also these shoulder straps right here, these are detachable, much like the 6-inch version of the Iron Man figure on there, but with this shoulder guards on, it doesn't leave much for posability. It restricts the movement of the figure right here. And I've also had some paint issues, some paint slop here and there. But other than the joints and the paint, it's a pretty good a 3 3/4 inch version of this 6-inch version of Iron Man on here. To go over the articulation, the head goes all the way around. It goes up and down a bit. It goes down quite a bit actually, down to the chin. The arms go all the way around, but don't go up with the shoulder guards on, so you'd have to take it off if you'd want to raise the arm any higher. There's no bicep swivel on this. The elbows, they bend at the elbows and they rotate, but not all the way around, because the back of this of his arm provides a little resistance. And the wrists rotate all the way around. The torso rotates around and swivels all the way around and bends up and down a little bit. The legs provide articulation, but you really have to move the joints because it's really stiff at the hip. You can go up and down, and it swivels at the ball joint. The knees are double jointed. The left knee of this figure, the top joint was really stiff, and I was worried about actually snapping that off. But after working it a while, I was able to loosen it up on here. So it's a double jointed knee. And the foot rotates all the way around and goes down and up. You'd have to push it back to, if you want it to point down, because of the little cuffs on the end of the leg here. Overall, it's an alright figure, barring the QC issues that I've run into with this particular set. Like I said, hopefully it doesn't affect the other Mark IIIs that are out there, or the other Iron Man 2 figures. I've opened 3 sets so far, and this is the first one I've run into any problems. But it's a nice nice look at the movie version of Iron Man. And if you really want to go ahead and have a 3 3/4 inch version of the movie Iron Man, go ahead and pick this one up. Okay, that's it for the casual peek into the Mark III Iron Man movie version, and I'll see you next time.